I'm just seeing different volumes. Are we supposed to hear ourselves?
Hi, I'm Josh. This is Allison. We are doing a class on the basic essential oil kit.
So we'll start with a little bit of our story, just kind of breaking up on you. I know, but I don't know if it's actually breaking up or not. So we're starting with the everyday essential oil. So starting with lavender. Lavender is one of the most commonly used oils. It's considered the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, and it's extremely versatile. It's a really good oil to take with you on the go if you can read this. Oh, there you go, lavender. It's a good one to take in your purse, to school, in your car. It's safe to ingest if you are applied and you don't need to have a carrier oil. You can put it straight on your skin. It takes 170 to 250 pounds of lavender plant material to make just 1 pound of lavender oil. So it's one of the most popular and one of the most useful oils there are. And it can be used for allergies, asthma, cuts and burns, bruises and scars, headaches, anxiety, relaxation and quality of sleep, attention. There's a lot more. Some people use it for blood pressure. Some people use it for, anxiety and panic attacks. For bug bites, which we didn't put in there. It's great for bug bites. It really reduces the swelling and can get rid of bug bites pretty quickly. I use it for allergies. I just put like a drop or two under my tongue, and it clears up your sinuses. If you have an allergic reaction, you can put it directly wherever the allergic reaction is occurring, or just put it underneath your tongue. Again, there's a lot of uses. If you look in the reference guide, there's just a lot of uses for lavender. So that's one of the most popular and most useful. So if you are in doubt of how to use any oil or don't know what to use, lavender is probably your best bet. The next oil is Thieves. It's called Thieves because of the Black Plague in the, 15th century. The origin of Thieves is that it was something that people who lived back then during the plague, they would come and rob people's houses, and they didn't want to get the Black Plague, they didn't want to get that. And so it's a mixture of things like cinnamon, cloves, a few other spices like that. So it smells kind of spicy. And they prevented them getting the plague. So it's good for sickness. It's a big use for thieves. For preventing molds, it's antiseptic, those parasites, mold, fungus. What's the name of the term? Anyway, it's a really good one just for killing things. It's safe to ingest with water. You need to put probably a drop or so in 8 ounces, or you can put it in a capsule, because it does create heat and burn. And you can apply it directly to your skin or with a carrier oil. Some people do not like that hot feeling. I wouldn't just put some on my face. So you might want a carrier oil or to dilute it. But you can put it straight on your feet. And a good reason to put it on the bottom of your feet is to prevent getting sick. So if you ever feel like you're coming down sick with a cold, with whatever, just feel under the weather, just put it maybe once every hour on the balls of your feet, rub it in there, just a drop or so, and it will help with the sickness or the that you have. You can diffuse it during, the upcoming fall, winter months. Diffusing it every day is a great idea to keep your immune system healthy. And it will also kill mold and fungus in the air if you have any mold in it. So, Thieves oil can be used for mold when it's diffused, candida and yeast, athlete's foot, cold sores, and the warning on here is they may burn, so you might want to carry oil because it'll be really hot and you'll be kind of uncomfortable. Immune system support, flu, coughs and colds, acne, odor removal, Another great product by Young Living is their cough drops, or not cough drops, they're just sneeze drops. So you can just use those. They're sweetened with honey, and not only will they help relieve your sore throat, but they'll kill bacteria in your throat and in your mouth. So they're great also for sickness prevention, or if you're already sick, help speed up the healing process. There's a whole line of teeth products made by Young Living. We'll talk about later, yeah. But they all have teas in them, of course. They just have other ingredients as well. Next is peppermint. Peppermint is also a very common oil that most people have heard of, and it's backwards in here, but you can imagine that it says peppermint on there. Peppermint is a well-known digestive aid and anti-inflammatory. One drop of it is so potent that it delivers the effectiveness of 26 cups or 27 cups of peppermint tea. So it's really, really strong. It's safe to diffuse, quickly, or ingest. Now, while these creates heat, peppermint makes things kind of cold. So if you apply it, you kind of may feel a kind of chilly feeling, but it doesn't feel bad. You may want to dilute it on sensitive skin, but it's not required. Peppermint can be used for headaches, fevers and colds, digestive issues, allergies and respiratory problems, concentration and alertness, acid reflux, bruises. It's a good fever reducer along with the fevers and colds. If you have allergies, you can diffuse it for that, or put it underneath your nose to help open up your sinuses. It will definitely open up really quickly. And it's a great one for digestive issues. You can drink some in your water, maybe just a drop in 8 ounces, or you can apply topically to your stomach for stomach problems, to your belly button, or if you have something like acid reflux, you can put it around the esophagus chest area. And for concentration and alertness, you can just use it. It's great for that. Next is Panaway. You can see Panaway comes with a child-proof pot because it's not one that you want to ingest. It's not recommended, so don't try drinking it. It's just a pain-relieving blend. It's anti-inflammatory, increases circulation, and accelerates healing. It can be diffused, applied topically to reduce pain, but not ingested, like we said before. Panaway can be used for any kind of pain, including but not limited to arthritis, headaches, cramps, sore muscles, sprains, sciatica, or any other type of pain you may have. You can apply it directly, or for an instance like a headache or migraine, you can put a drop on your finger, hold it to the roof of your mouth for about 30 seconds or so. It will help relieve the pain quickly, or apply it wherever you have pain if you have a headache. All right, next is purification. Purification, kind of this pinkish color, kind of pinky red. Purification purifies and cleanses. That's why it's called that. It's another blend of a few oils that I don't really remember what the ingredients are. It's used for cleaning and purifying the air or environment. It can be diffused or applied with solution, and it should not be ingested. It would not taste good. It doesn't smell great. You don't want to drink it. Be careful when you apply it to your skin as well, because it can be strong. It may kind of burn if you put it on your face. I have sensitive skin on my face, so I don't actually put it on. But if you do want to put it on your face for something like acne, you'd want to do it with it. So purification can be used for bug bites and bug repellents, unpleasant odors, purifying the air for mold and whatnot, cuts, cleaning the refrigerator, or for use on your pets, for ear mites, fleas, whatever your pets may have, or for bug bites. If your dog gets like a insect bite, it's in 9 amps, and it's for antibiotics as well. One of the uses that I've done for purification for bug bites, or Josh has done, it will help them go away overnight.
It only takes a few hours for it. It'll stop itching right away.
Yeah, it'll stop the itch, and then it will also help the bug bite go away. I don't know how it works, but it does. Next is lemon. Lemon is a citrus oil. It's yellow, you can see. Can't really read it so well. It has antiseptic properties and helps with immune function. It can be diffused, ingested, or applied with solution. Lemon is a photosensitive oil. So most of the citrus oils, or all of them, are photosensitive, meaning if you put it on your skin, put it in an area that is not affected by the sun. So I want to put it here. You may want to put it somewhere in your stomach, somewhere that is not going to have direct sunlight over the next 2 days or so, depending on the oil, for a while. Because it
Unless you're trying to get a good sunburn, because it will just magnify the effects of that.
Yeah, so you probably don't want to put on anywhere, affected by the sun. And you may want to dilute the essential oils as well because they can be strong. So lemon oil can be used for acne, reducing wrinkles, cleansing skin, gallstones, balancing the pH in your body, cleaning the kitchen, acne foot. Can also be used for water retention, digestive function. There's a lot of uses. Lemon is really good for a lot of things. For allergies as well. Diffusing will help cleanse the air.
The three that are really good for that would be lemon, lavender, and peppermint all together in like your diffuser or on your feet. Lemon is one of those three that work really well with that.
So lemon is a great oil. If you ever read about putting lemon in the water, just a whole lemon, they have the same effects. Lemon oil has the same effects, but it's more concentrated.
It comes out of the rind instead of the juice, so even just having the juice would give you everything that the essential oil will.
It can aid in the digestion. It's antiparasitic. It will help eliminate parasites. It can shrink gallstones, and it can help with yeast and all kinds of stuff. So another great oil. Then there's Valor. Valor is one of my favorites. I also like the smell. So that's also backwards, but you can see that it's Valor. Valor is an oil that has both physical and spiritual benefits, or mental benefits, and can increase feelings of strength, courage, and self-esteem. So it can be diffused or applied topically, not recommended to ingest. I would not recommend it. You don't really need to ever ingest Valor. It can be used for imbalances, depression, liver problems, spinal alignment. It's called the chiropractor in a bottle because it helps align your spine. So if you're in between chiropractor visits or you ever throw out your back or have just a little bit of misalignment pain, you can apply it up and down anywhere on your spine. It's great to start at the neck or the bottom and just go up and down the whole spine. And you usually find your posture was lengthened shortly afterwards, and it will help with any misalignment. And it also helps with inflammation, anxiety, and neurological function. So if you ever have any sort of nerve-related problem, it's great to put it on your cerebral spine, so on your neck. If you have any sort of numbness or whatever you might have, it's great for that. As well as if you have any anxiety or you're nervous about a test or something, you can also inhale it or diffuse it or whatever you want before then. And next is another favorite of mine, frankincense. Frankincense is favorite. It's backwards again, but I like the color. It's an ancient oil that's been used thousands of years. If you have ever read the Bible, you'll know that frankincense is one of the oils that they brought to baby Jesus. So it's been around a long time. It's a sacred oil. It's kind of expensive. And it's been found in certain studies to help with inflammatory diseases such as arthritis, depression, and anxiety, and cancer. There's a lot of research coming out more lately about frankincense and frankincense oil in particular for its anti-tumoral and anti-cancer benefits. It's also a great preventative for all those conditions and diseases. It can be ingested, diffused, or applied topically. I think it smells great, so I love to diffuse it. It can be used for cancer, arthritis, whether rheumatoid or osteoarthritis, joint pain, asthma, age spots, moles, and skin tags. So that's any sort of growth in your body. For Josh's sister, she has some skin tags. She put it on there, it reduces those, and they eventually go away or they fall off. So it's just anything in your body that is not supposed to be there.
And it will work too as just preventative as well. Not just you have it, but if you have history in your family with different things, you can put that on and it'll help with not coming up later on.
Yeah, if you have any family history, or even if you don't. Hormonal balances as well, and meditation yoga practices is used. like it for the spiritual aspect, if you like the smell. Frankincense is one of the ones that I use for joint pain, and I find it is very good as an anti-inflammatory, as well as you can also use it for depression or anxiety.
And also as it works really well as a cleanse for your liver as well. It's a soft cleanse, but it does a real important with in general health with that. So that way, as your body goes through and processes your food and get out all the bad toxins and everything with that. And this will help clean out the toxins that get stuck in your liver too.
It's a good toxin removal. Right, next is peace and calming. Peace and calming is green. It's an oil blend. It has, I'll just open up and read it. It's orange oil. It has tangerine, orange, ylang-ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. So all of those are pretty calming oils, and it smells nice. I opened it up and used it the other day, and someone said, "Oh, like oranges in here." It also smells kind of like flowery, and it can be used for sleep, relaxation, and calming. Another one of those that you don't really need. And it can be used for sleep, panic attacks, and anxiety, asthma, bronchitis, or chest pain. It helps relax the muscles, calm it down. Children or pets, anything, or overactive adults, or teeth grinding. I haven't used it for teeth grinding, but that's another one I found that it helps.
And that'd be something for like teeth grinding. You probably want to put that in your teeth at night, so that way it keeps going on.
If you have any issues with sleep, you can put some on the balls of your feet, just a drop or two, rub it in, and for me, it helps me fall asleep, stay asleep, and then when I wake up with more restful sleep. I wake up alert, refreshed, ready to get out of bed. You can also use it along with Valor for sleep, and I include this, but Valor is also good for snoring. So if you have anyone you know that snores, you might want to give them a bottle of Valor. They might appreciate that.
For you.
Or get it for you, so you can fall asleep while they snore. Or do both. All right, so next is Joy. Joy is another oil blend.
It's also one you use to sleep. I found it works pretty well for me.
Yeah.
It's not one of the main reasons for it, but
everyone's body chemistry when it comes to, to oils and plants is going to be a little different. So for some people, peace and calming makes them hyper, and then for some people, joy, makes them calm down. And then other people,
which that's not to say peace and calming wouldn't work for stress, but if you're trying to go to sleep, it will keep you awake because of your heart rate, but you'll still be chill.
So Joy has a lot of flowers and lemon and tangerine, ylang-ylang, bergamot, I think is how you pronounce it, jasmine, and rose. So it's like flowers and plants, and not everybody loves the smell, but it's an interesting smell. And Joy can be used for encouraging positive emotions as well as depression, anxiety, and uplifting environments. Regulating heart rate, or blood pressure. And it's on their Lyme disease protocol. You can diffuse or apply topically, but you don't want to drink it.
And so then another thing that we don't have with us right now, grab it. Yeah, Stress Away. This is a bonus oil that comes in with the kit as well. It is the alternative to peace and calming. If peace and calming makes your heart rate go up because of the way it reacts, then generally Stress Away will be what you can use instead for that, and one of them will help with sleeping. So, and
Stress Away you can use for sleep, for calming. It has a lot of similar uses as peace and calming, but
you can use it for stress, tension, headaches, migraines. And you can drink this one as well as put in your diffuser or on your neck for
vanilla and a few other things. So it smells good and it tastes good if you like to drink it.
And so something that's not inside the kit, but that is a real big benefit for people in general, for your work or school, as well as health reasons, is the infrared and nitro. So the infrared is used for nitro is used for mental clarity, alertness, uh, uh, energy, immune support, and it is safe drink with candida or uh, diabetes. And it is, well, I've used it mostly for myself as like a pre-workout. And it's not, it doesn't give you the same effects as like a Monster or something like that where you get really pumped up. And for me, it makes me feel kind of bad as well after a bit. This one is just keep your energy levels up. It gives it to you naturally in the way of vitamins instead of uh, dump of
You don't have to
stuff.
crash like you do with
Right. So this will last almost all day. You can go to sleep with it. It's not going to keep you awake. And so that's something that works really well as for health reasons, because there's so many different vitamins and nutrients that's inside of it that with the basic of it is really wolfberries. Wolfberries are, like, there's this little superfood, that's what these guys are good for. So if you're getting ready, if you know you're about to get sick or getting exposed to it or anything, that's really good to take for it because that will help keep your immune system up and support it.
It has a lot of antioxidants in it. It's recommended for things like fibromyalgia or autoimmune disorders. It's recommended you drink it every day. And
the tea products, we have basically they took the tea oil on here after seeing how well it worked for antiviral, bacterial, and things like that. Instead of just using it for ingesting, they used to replace the normal chemical like wipes or sprays that you use for cleaning your house, or like your toothpaste, or they have like cough drops, things like that. So they made something for it. They have hand sanitizer, they have all-purpose cleaners, they have the wipes, they have cough drops, toothpaste, they have all that kind of stuff that you can use. And so with these ones, they are actually that you can still take them internally. They would recommend it because it will clean you out, but you know, it's safe. You wouldn't have to call poison control or anything. But with say wipes that you buy at the store for using clean surfaces, on the back it says don't inhale and don't touch it. Don't let your animals touch it because it will hurt you if you do. Call poison control, and it's almost impossible to not inhale some of it from the fumes that come out of even just Lysol wipes. So with these ones, it's safe for you to use, as well as it still cleans though. I mean, it's antiviral. I mean, even antibiotics today can't give you something. Doctors can only control the symptoms for a virus that you have if you're sick. So this will with these oils.
there's the toothpaste. The toothpaste will kill off any bacteria or germs.
You can swallow it too. So it's like having everything coming at once.
So it's good for your immune system. There's a household cleaner. There's the cough drops. There's mouthwash as well as toothpaste.
And they're still expanding on them too. They're starting to get a few new things in there too. So then, one thing that comes, keep saying in the future, that is this guy right here. Basically, just you put in a couple ounces of water and 6 to 8 drops of the oil that you want to put in. You can mix oils inside there as well, so if you want to put some of the Valor as well as piece of common, you can put them both together, just do about 6 drops of each inside there, and it'll run for about 4 hours and you fill it up. And that's really good for if it's the flu season, for cleaning your house, and you put purification in there, it'll clean the air, as well as if you're going to sleep, just so that way it gives you a longer term while you're sleeping, you're still breathing that in. And
inhaling the oils has the same benefit as applying, just it has different uses. So for Panaway, I might put it on, for muscles, but if I have a migraine, I would put it in my diffuser because then I'm constantly inhaling it for however long the diffuser is running. Or if you have overall pain, everyone has a different use. You can also inhale them straight from the bottle, but most of the time you wouldn't keep doing that.
And so then another thing that's really well also is what we have said about everything has been really is a real good start, but in general, this book right here is the website. It's the 504 oil everywhere. It just if you have a question about it, you can look inside here. It tells you what each oil can do, what it's made out of, and as well as if you have a flu, you can go and look up the flu. It'll tell you what oils you can use, how often, and whether you use a diffuser, you put it on your body, where on your body, as well as all the research that has gone through to verify what these should do. And so that's something that you can buy extra as well as these products with it. So, but the kit that we shows with all the different oils, that all comes with the diffuser as well, and something you can buy when you sign up for that. And if anyone's wanting to do that, on the notes below, I have there is my number on there. But when you're signing up, they ask for the enroller and sponsor ID. Just put that inside there and put in the rest of your information. You also have my email, my blog, and Facebook page for if you have any more questions or need to contact. So I think that's all we got. Thank you all.
See you later.